Brothers and sisters in faith and in humanity, what's awesome? Peace be upon all those who genuinely seek peace and work for it. In the name of God and with thanks to Him, I start. My name is Muslim Gamer TV, and this is the fourth part of my series, or it's a sub-series of my gameplay of The Division 2. And by sub-series, I mean there is the bigger series of The Division 2 general, all the gameplay, all my gameplay of The Division 2. And then, part of it is a sort of a sub-series that I called Road to Optimized Gear and Raiding.
Here we go.
And this is the fourth part of this series, this specific sub-series. Just to kind of show you where I am at the beginning. My only exotic weapon that I've ever found is the Sweet Dreams at gear score 499, which is a shotgun, which is pretty much useless. I mean, let's face it. You can't really use shotgun at high level gameplay in this game, unfortunately. Moving that close to enemies gets you wrecked, absolutely wrecked. So I don't know if it's ever gonna be viable with any build. I'm gonna wait to see if anyone posts a video about this. But to be honest, I'm not interested enough in shotgun gameplay to do this research myself or try to find the best build for it and stuff like that. And so yeah, but I'm using mainly so currently I'm not gonna do this for forever, but currently I do like this FAMAS 2010 as an assault rifle at gear score 500. And this is a mistake. I'm going to change this steady-handed, by the way. And yeah, it's got an optimized and overlap, which I really love. I love both of these bonuses. Here is another high rate of fire assault rifle, the Police M4. It's got handling and in rhythm, which is also a very decent talent in my opinion. Has a chance of refreshing your cooldowns when you kill an enemy. 5% chance of refreshing your cooldowns. Yeah, that's just strained is not so bad, I guess. It's acceptable. I think I want to test them both just to see like how it goes in terms of the damage. And what else am I using? I'm using also this, this specific one here. Is this that I'm using? Yeah, this is the one that I changed. So this is the one I'm using, and I'm using steady-handed intentionally here. It's very beautiful on a light machine gun, in my opinion. Look at this, very unfortunate. They've got identical, basically identical damage. This one has handling, which is really nice. The rest is not so bad, I guess. It's just unfortunate the score is 496. It's just so bad, man. It's this randomness. I mean, there should be brackets at the very least. There should be brackets where basically, this random overzealous. I really hate overzealous use of random number generator in games. It made me quit the Division. No exaggeration there. I quit the Division because of the randomness, because things were so random that we had absolutely no control over what kind of loot we can get. Even the changes, like back in the Division, when you wanted to re-roll a talent, you couldn't choose. At least here you can pick. There is the illusion of control, at least here. And I say illusion because you're still depending on luck in terms of the drop. You have to wait until a weapon with the talent that you want drops, and then you can use that new weapon to basically destroy that weapon and give its talent to your main weapon. So there is at least the illusion of control here. But in the Division, you simply couldn't pick. You had to keep re-rolling and keep re-rolling and keep re-rolling until you basically got the talent you want by chance, by complete chance. So yeah, I really, really, really hate overzealous application of random number generators or RNGs in games. I wish they just developed a separate genre of games for this sort of thing. I wish they found other ways to, I don't know, to give lack of predictability. I think the Division 2 is an amazing game as it is. It doesn't need that level of chance, of random chances, loot boxes. And I mean, I am happy, I'm okay, fair enough. The loot boxes, the goddamn loot boxes are just for clothes. I appreciate, developing games costs money. You need to make some sort of money, by from the people who are willing to pay for money for that kind of thing. Okay, fair enough. And I'm grateful that these loot boxes only affect cosmetics or the looks of your player. Like what kind of clothes they're wearing, and these looks and stuff. That's very nice. Okay, that's a nice touch there. But you are still plaguing the. It's almost like a casino in a way. Um, Still plaguing the game by just way too much, like I call it an overzealous application of RNG, or an overzealous application of randomness. There's just way too much of it. For example, look at this. As I was just saying a while ago, here you've got a level, you have a gear score 500 light machine gun, and it's got 19.4k damage. This is a gear score 496, 4 points below, and it's got the same exact damage. In my opinion, there should at least be a bracket for each gear score, as in, the damage of like in 496 can be anywhere from 16k to 17k. 497 from 17k to 18k, anywhere between them, and so on and so forth. There should be brackets like this, so that you would never get a gear score 500 and it would have the same exact damage of a gear score 496 or whatever. This is 490, 495. This is just weird. In my opinion, is very strange. We are already depending on chance to even loot gear score 500 stuff. So just save us this layers upon layers upon layers of randomness or random number generators. It's just really annoying, in my opinion. It's frustrating and it's annoying for me personally. And I hope that at some point this I'm saying it at the beginning of the stream, so nobody has to say, nobody has to watch the whole thing to listen to it. I hope that someone would actually one day send the Division, send Ubisoft, this stream, just the first few minutes of it, so that someone might listen. And just give us more control. Like, basically, make us farm more materials. We've got here resources, yeah. We farm resources as we play. Okay, so make us farm more of these materials, and then we can use like some of these materials to, I don't know, to craft something, to craft parts of the perfect gun we want or whatever. It's fine if you make it a long grind. I don't mind. What I do mind is having absolutely zero control. Everything is dependent on luck or dependent on random chance, that I keep playing and keep playing and keep playing, and there is just no aim, no goal there. I mean, I can set myself a goal of optimizing my gear like I'm doing in the series, but I don't have a specific clear way of achieving that goal, and this is so frustrating for a certain type of players. Random chance is fun for the type of player that likes to gamble, for gamblers, okay? But my suggestion is good. It's satisfying for the type of player that wants to set a specific goal and wants to know exactly how to reach that goal. Even if the road is going to be long to reach that goal, that's fine. Even if you force me to farm ridiculous amounts of I don't know, steel and titanium and all these things until I can get what I want, that's fine. But let me know where exactly if I have to get a lot of titanium, okay, what exactly should I do in order to get as much titanium as possible? And kind of also minimize, like, always give me titanium from these activities. So I have to, for example, I don't know, like, fight Black Tusk fighters, whether missions or randomness or whatever. Just keep killing Black Tusk soldiers, and you are guaranteed to always get at least one drop of titanium from every group of Black Tusk enemies, something like that, where that as you keep doing the activity or as you keep doing that action, you will slowly but surely accumulate the enough materials to craft or to pay for the perfect weapon that you want. But making it all just purely dependent on luck, it's just very, very, very frustrating for some of us out there, and I am one of these people. That's that basically. That's so I am at gear score 500, but my gear isn't quite optimized yet. I don't have except one green one. Yeah, this is 499. I don't have except just one piece of gear score 500 that's green. Everything else is, I mean, as you can see, 498, 495, and so on and so forth. So yeah, it's not going to be that fast in this specific part of the journey. That's all I gotta say at the beginning. I'll just start playing now without further ado.
Not babysit supplies.
Just gonna say hello to my friend and brother. It's a Muslim. If you're watching, make sure to drop by his stream. He doesn't need he doesn't need my promotion. He's more popular than I am, but still, just mentioning it. It's a Muslim, and that's IT. I'm putting it in or a underscore Muslim. So yeah, just make sure to drop by and say hello to him. I'm gonna say hello because it's one of the few times that I notice that he's around. So I'm going to drop by his channel and say hello to him.
Wait, sounds like someone's over west too, peeking.
I have no idea. How do you not hear me?
Okay,
There's a shield on the iconic.
And I don't have a lot of ammo either, yeah.
Same. I have nothing right now. Just what's in my barrel.
What kind of game? How you doing, man?
Not too.
Hey, if you guys aren't already, hey, make sure you follow my fellow brother here, man.
he's saying.
My God.
I have no angle on either one of these guys.
Are they on the same team?
No, they're just both sniping at us.
Why? Why is everyone over here trying to fight us, man? Extra pills, extra pills. That's so for real. Oh, thank you, man. Thanks for stopping by, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost Sahur soon, so I'll actually be, this is probably going to be like second to last game or something like that, so. Thanks a lot for support though, bro. Oh yeah, we got one in here.
They're pushing too high.
Hey, no worries, man. Anything I could do to help you out, man. We're gonna get you to affiliate up, inshallah, man. Inshallah, we'll get you to affiliate. I'll do whatever in my power to help, man.
God damn it. I broke both their shields. I gotta quit pushing by myself.
All right, so yeah, I think he's yeah, his voice was playing in the background. So yeah, I just wanted to so you guys don't have to keep waiting without knowing what's going on. I was just saying salam to him, and I put his. I should we put it with yep, this way with the at sign. So yeah, just he's a really nice guy, and I just met him. We're brothers in faith, and it's like, you know, I'm brothers in humanity with lots of you. Well, or not a few. I mean, with a few of you, but I mean lots of the followers, even the ones who aren't tuned in right now. So yeah, with all that out of the way, I'll just actually start playing now and open this. And I don't know why am I getting. I just literally logged in, and I got a supply room. I don't know how did that happen. I don't understand. I swear I don't understand. But I can open a supply room as just as I started playing. How did that work? Or is it a scam? It's not a scam. Look, oh my god. It's not a scam. I can actually open. Maybe I forgot yesterday. No, I logged out at the White House, man. I logged out at the White House. I don't think I logged out. Or wait, no, I didn't. I didn't log out at the White House. Oh yeah, yeah, I remember now. I was playing with some friends, and I think we did like some sort of we what's the word? We defeated like a heroic base, and then I couldn't open any of the boxes. So maybe maybe Ubisoft is just being nice, because we did like a heroic control point, and I didn't get any loot. All these boxes were already opened, and I couldn't open anything or get anything. So maybe this Ubisoft just, they sat down with each other, and they felt guilty about what they did to me, and they just said, okay, let's just give him loot when he logs in. It was so mean to Muslim League Gamer TV what we did to him. So yeah, maybe that's what happened. At least I like to think. I like to think that's what happened. And even if the loot is still junk, as you can see, I'm looting most of it as junk. So, but you never know. At least they try. It's the thought that counts, isn't it? As the saying goes, it's the thought. It's the thought that counts. Dude, my friend, my NPC teammate is standing in the way of my shotgun. Funny stuff, man. What am I doing here? Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I think maybe I don't have a daily or anything. Hey, Bilg. How do I pronounce this? How do I pronounce your name? Bilg? Is that how? And where is it from? Where is the name from? Rebel G. Ah, of course. Rebel G. All right. Now it makes perfect sense.
For us.
Rebel G. So Rebel G. So I is for I am. Rebel is self-explanatory. G is like what, for games or gamer. I'm a rebel gamer, something like that.
Splash out. Right on target.
Rebel Gunner and Rebel Gamers, so I need it to be shorter and cleaner. Manifested to Rebel G. Got it, yeah. Rebel Gunner. It's cool. Rebels. Rebel reminds me of Wildlands, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands, you fight with rebels, you know, for the most part of the game in Bolivia.
Another
And like,
agent
of
is
course,
now
it's
in
all
your group.
fictional, but you know, and they have this leader. I can't remember his name, but he's he was done by a very good voice actor. Like, he's supposed to be like a rebel leader, so he stands there and um,
Another agent.
give
We need to
speeches to
prevent
his
true sons from
followers and
using
you
the
know
metro to
encourage them
transport
to
chemical
rise
weapons.
up and
So start
fight
by
the
disabling
tyranny
any
of
operational trains you
the
find.
You can't
cartel,
let those
the
munitions
drug
be
lords
distributed.
and
You saw
their
what they
their
did to the
gangsters and
castle.
stuff. But yeah, he was done by a really
Another
good
agent
voice
is
actor,
now in your
so
group.
he did a great job in my opinion. In the voice acting itself, I mean, was very well done. But yeah, that's what comes to mind when I hear rebel gunner or rebel gamer. Well, it's good. I think it's a good thing.
Where you think you're going? Throwing grenade!
Yeah, I'm working on it. I did a mistake, you know, being. I mean, I created the account a long time ago, but if you like Google my channel name, Muslim Gamer TV, you'll see that I'm a much older YouTube streamer. I know it was a bit of maybe a noob move of me to start streaming on YouTube, but I just like the quality. The thing is, you can stream on YouTube at 9 megabits per second, like the bit rate. You can send data to YouTube at 9 megabit per second. And the maximum for Twitch was 6 mega, or sorry, megabit. I said megabyte, I meant megabit. And the maximum that you can send to Twitch is like officially, at least, it's 6 minutes. Man, I am just messed up. It's hard to talk and play. Is 6 megabit per second. That's the maximum that you can. Yeah. So I like the quality of. I mean, I permanently archive all my streams. Everything is permanently archived on my YouTube channel. I always export to YouTube everything that I stream and keep it like on my YouTube channel permanently as like sort of like, you know, documenting gameplay videos and stuff like that for posterity, so to speak. I like the quality because I'm able to like upload at a slightly higher, maybe 30%. Actually, in this case, it's 50% higher, or you add 50% to the maximum, and you get like from 6 megabit to 9 megabit. So I thought, you know, I like that quality. So I was streaming on YouTube gaming for a long time, and I probably have hundreds of hours of not Battle Royale, but Fortnite Save the World, the PvE side of Fortnite, the one that you buy. I have like hundreds of hours of Fortnite Save the World on my YouTube channel. So yeah, I created my channel here and sort of didn't use it that much. And then when I started using it, with no plans, and I was basically streaming for myself in a way, pretty much almost. Yeah, there was like only one viewer all the time, and it was always me in the background keeping track of my streams to make sure that, you know, I'm tuning my streams correctly, the sound is correct, and all that jazz. So yeah, I streamed for a long time just by myself, and it was a wrong thing to do. And I think, you know, if I'm giving advice to any new streamer, I would say never do that. Always make sure that if you're streaming, like if you're gonna stream, find, you know, a way to get at least 2 other people to watch or something like that, a friend to lurk or anything like that, because yeah, spending like 100 hours or something being the only one watching your own stream means that the average to reach, in order to hit affiliate, I gotta have 3 viewers average on my stream, and I had a one viewer average for probably 100 hours or something like that, unfortunately. So it's gonna be hard to go up to that average without, like, I don't know, some sort of miracle where you become, you know, famous overnight or something like that. But of course, you know, life doesn't work that way. So that's basically it. Ah, yeah, I thought thank you very much, man. I really appreciate any feedback at this point for improvement. Don't feel like I'll take any criticism. When I say even feedback, I mean criticism. I'll take it with open arms, and I will be super grateful to you. If you have anything else to any other advice, thank you, man. It doesn't have to be friendly. You know, very practical, and because you know, I'm mature enough to know that you're trying to actually help. So if there is anything I should feel, it's absolutely grateful. It's gratitude, you know. So yeah, anything else, please mention it. While you know. Should have. So I just lowered the game. I left my microphone volume as it is, and lowered the game volume. But there is no gun fight right now, so maybe it's not gonna be very obvious. Once you let me know, once we get back to there's like a lot of gunfire. You can maybe tell me if it sounds a bit better. But I lowered the game volume right now based on your recommendation. Thank you, man. Fire. No, the ones against me, no. The ones against me are, these are AI NPCs, so non-player characters. The ones with me are real players. There are these 3 guys with light blue names above their heads are real players. The ones we're playing against are just enemies, NPCs. But they are very smart in this game. I think the Ubisoft has done an amazing job in making them behave almost like real players because they flank and they are aware of being flanked. If you try to flank them, you will hear them saying, "We're being flanked," you know, da 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 da, and then you know, oh, okay, that's good. It's good to hear. So even when there is like gunfighting in the background. I'm also. I should probably also move the the microphone a bit closer to me. It's just hard to adjust it that way. I'm not like set up microphone. I have a very good, like a professional microphone, but it's not set up professionally in the sense that, you know, I don't have a mic stand that can move around and kind of bring the microphone, you know, right next to my mouth and stuff like that. So it's set up just, you know, crudely on the table, but maybe it's not close enough to my, yeah, so maybe it's not close enough to my mouth or something. But yeah, I can also try to do that. So yeah, these guys, the enemies that we're fighting, they are quite good at flanking, and they are aware when they're being flanked. They say, "Oh, we're being flanked," and they try to like basically deal with it by not exposing themselves to your flank, and they run away from you when they are like in trouble. They are also aware. Look, see, he came. This guy, he wanted to come and sit here in this cover, but then he noticed that I came from the door, so immediately he jumped out back again. He doesn't, you know, he doesn't just sit there and take it. Sometimes they do, occasionally they do, but I think they do only when there is just no other place to go. They sit there and take the bullets from you. Like when your team has you know, kind of has the area like really exposed, all the spots are exposed, they get confused and don't know what to do, and they sit there. But otherwise, they never sit there and take your gunfire from an exposed position. They try to change position and find cover always. And as I said, they are aware of being flanked too.
Negative on target.
And they come in different varieties. They've got healers, or at least revivers, classes that revive their teammates. They've got heavy gunners. Heavy gunners is just very, like this last guy that we were killing was a heavy gunner. He's well armored. He's got like a lot of armor that you have to break, and at the same time he's got like a heavy gun, light machine gun or something, and you can just sit there and you know, that sort of thing, and yeah, rain bullets on you and your team. And if he does it, yeah, he can really hurt at higher levels. This is not like the hardest difficulty, but at the hardest difficulty, you know, you feel it. He can rain fire on you and your teammates. And like when he does it, he just doesn't stand. He sits, like he literally goes prone on the ground, like, and puts his light machine gun on the ground. I think with a tripod, he puts the light machine gun on a tripod to make sure, like for recoil, to avoid like bad aim from recoil, and starts raining bullets on you. And is the game not too low like this way, or should I even lower it more? Like the volume of the game, I mean. Yeah, here he is. This is the guy, but this one is like weaker than and I think they have like explosives on them, and then if you shoot them in the pouch, like in the pouch they're carrying, like the explosive in, this is what happens. They start like it starts to explode like fireworks on their own bodies. So
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Yeah, and this one with the cross is the medic. He revived him.
Excellent. I'll send in a team to dismantle the rest of that crap once you clear the site.
Where's the... I saw some... What was it's a temp. I just noticed it's in a temporary permanent position. What was that about? Oh, no problem. I was wondering what you said earlier. It's in a temporary permanent position. What was that referring to again? 'Cause I literally just noticed. I know you said it about something I was saying, but for some reason I only read the stuff you sent afterwards. That like makes sense and stuff. So, but I for some reason I didn't notice that one until now. Also, I wanted to check with you the game volume itself. Is it all right now that I've lowered it? I mean, because I think the mic volume was high enough. It's the game volume that I needed to. Okay. Ah. True. Yeah, true. Yeah. Now that makes sense too. What you said, it's an interesting comment. Yeah, it's very true. Temporary position. It's a very interesting, albeit funny way of describing it. But apt, you know. Oh, wow. It's good that you told me, man. I don't want, like, cause not everybody actually like makes these suggestions or tells you. Some people just, you know, would leave probably and not say anything.
Don't let Wilson get away.
And I would definitely prefer a little bit what you did, you know, just because you can't really figure that out unless you listen to yourself a lot, and I don't really do that. I don't do that a lot. Like at the beginning, I just make sure that I can hear it and stuff, but then I don't keep doing it under all conditions. Like obviously at the beginning there is no gunfire, so I can't hear myself over. Like there are certain conditions that I wouldn't experience because the conditions of me checking my voice, obviously, like at the beginning of a stream, are completely different from like crazy busy gunfire and stuff. Hey, it's a Muslim. How's it going, bro? It's good to see you.
As ruthless as the True Sons were, the Black Tusk are
Oh,
smart.